This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Dry-Tek Crawlspace Solutions.
All right, today is the day, a day in the life of a crawl space expert. Austin, I am so excited. I'm so ready for this.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not.
Let's not get too excited. Spiders in your hair, bugs, all kinds of stuff. And you look a little overdressed. Little overdressed.
That's probably true.
That's all right, though. That's all right, though.
Okay.
We got Tyvek.
Okay.
We got gloves.
All right.
So we'll get you set up.
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be ready to go.
Okay. Don't take your time.
The
Chop,
outfit,
chop.
the outfit's nice, though, right?
It's very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. I like the boots.
Thank you. All right, bye. All right, Austin, how's this?
Wow, much better.
Yeah, it's
Better.
nice. I'm feeling comfy.
It's a little big on you, but it'll work.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
work.
fine.
Okay, so here's your flashlight.
Ooh, nice, thank you.
All right. Let's get
So, Austin, we're here in Ocean City, so what do we expect?
Well,
in this space?
in Ocean City, I've learned to expect the unexpected, Katie. So we already see, wow, that's like a basement.
It is.
It's huge. I'll go first,
All right.
unless ladies want to go first.
You know, just this time,
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, we'll do age before beauty.
Ladies will probably go first coming out. Wow,
Just like I said, Katie, expect the unexpected. So
for sure.
you see, this has been used for Mardi Gras beads,
Yeah.
trash. I mean, look at those air compressors over there.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff, and look at the moisture on the roof, the ceiling, on this concrete.
Wow.
So that's just all condensation. If you see, you can even see your breath down here.
Oh
that.
yeah, especially with the flashlight.
Yep. So what that is, that's dew point. It's reaching dew point down here where the moisture in the air is starting to condense on the cooler surfaces like this concrete ceiling. So this is really cool. So what I do is I just get a lot of photos, a lot of photo documentation because,
Okay.
you know, like we've talked, a lot of people don't go into their crawl space, and being this is a commercial building, I'm sure none of the residents have been down here.
Is this a relatively big crawl space? Like, area-wise?
It is, but you have to also take into consideration that we are in a commercial building, so
Right.
this isn't somebody's house. It's very tall though for a crawl space. We're able to stand, like right now
Yeah.
you're crouched down, you can stand up and relax,
That is true.
which is nice.
I can't relax with that bug. Totally. See that on my flashlight?
Oh yeah, so you know what that is? That's a cave cricket.
No.
So those are, you're only going to find those in a very, very damp environment. So a lot of homeowners, they'll call me and say, I've got these weird like cricket looking things in my house. That's a sign you have a moisture related issue.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some sort of mold, some sort of growth. And this is just a piece of wood that's been down here for probably decades that's starting to decay, but you see the various growths and the fungi.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty.
Now, Austin, here's a question for you. How come, I know we're all suited up, how come we don't have respirators on us?
Oh, that's a good question. So one reason I don't wear a respirator personally is because I need all my senses. I need to be able to smell. I need to be able to smell if there's musty odors, which is indicative of mold. If there's a sewage problem, I want to be able to smell everything here. That's why I'm not wearing my hood. You have your hood on. I need to do my job thoroughly. I need all this working.
Of it. Yeah, makes sense.
Also, I'm not touching anything. You know, if I was down here and I was remediating, if I was an installer, moving things, disturbing things, making things go airborne, then I would definitely wear a respirator. But where I'm just investigating, I opt out. I signed a waiver, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good to go. Okay.
So what do you think, Katie? You don't spend much time in crawl spaces. What's your thoughts?
No,
Would you like to do this every day?
well, what I was going to ask you is, like, you're used to it, but like, when you get out of a crawl space and you see daylight again, are you like relieved?
Yes.
Like
yes.
when you've been seeing this for even just like, 10, 15, 30 minutes, whatever, it must be like, oh, the world is actually a little bit more pretty.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once my eyes adjust and I get all my senses back, yes, it's nice to get out of the crawl space, especially when you look at 3 to 4 a day. But again, this one isn't too bad because I can stand up and I'm not crawling.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll take it.
That's what's majorly different. Is like it's intimidating enough for me having never done this. But imagining doing this crawling would be wild.
Well, you feel like you've seen enough?
I think so. I think I have a good idea of what's going on.
Yep. So
You know?
I had a lot of information given to me ahead of time. I've got all the measurements. I've got everything that I need to write an estimate. I just wanted to get down here and get some of my own pictures and see it and kind of get a feel for it. So now I know. Now you know.
Now I know.
Now we can go.
Now we can go. And I do want to also give a shout out to our cameraman, Jeff, who's been behind the camera, because it's not just us down here.
Nope.
He's also down here trying to figure everything out, and
With 2 cameras and a light.
and that's the thing. So just gotta shout him out too, right?
He's killing it.
Woo. All right.
All right, I'll lead the way.
Yeah, lead the way. All right, Austin, now that we're kind of back into the world, feels nice.
Feels good.
So what I think is funny is I noticed as I got out of the crawl space, I didn't think that I was like breathing hard or breathing heavy or sweating in there. But now that I'm out, I'm like, I think maybe like the adrenaline's going, something like, well, like what's happening? Because I'm a little winded and I'm a little hot.
I think for you, it's one, the adrenaline factor.
Yeah.
2, these Tyvek suits are warm.
They are.
They're nice in the winter and they're great for weight loss in the summer because you will sweat.
Perfect.
But yeah, and also keep in mind, it could have been a lot worse because again, we weren't crawling.
Yeah.
We were just walking. So if we were down there doing like a military low crawl, we would have all been dripping sweat. So yeah.
So obviously you with Dry-Tek Crawlspace solutions, you see crawl spaces like that, you see all other kinds. So you guys are willing to check out really anybody's crawl space if they're having any kinds of issues, or even if they haven't had issues, they just haven't paid attention to it.
Yes, absolutely. So you saw, we'll look at that, which is very odd and very unique compared to what most people see, to just your normal residential 3-block high in a nice neighborhood rancher crawl space.
Awesome. Well, I sure learned a lot today. I've talked to you a lot outside of a crawl space. That was the first time in there, and I have I already respected what you do, but wow, even more now.
Thank you. We're hiring, so what do you think?
I think I'm better on the TV,
Okay,
but maybe. You never know,
Okay.
right?
Yep,
I'll have
yep.
to practice my military crawl.
Very cool.
All right, DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.